unravel the clues. Clever girl, raptor, sniffing out the loves that lose. Swipe or bite, it's the end of the world tonight. Clever claws, sharp mind, she's solving swipes in flight. Dynamo driven, she's living, cracking hearts at sight. Swipe or bite, she's the queen of apocalypse plight.
Welcome back, Dino Dating Detectives. I'm Clever Girl, your talent-toting guide through the jungle of digital love. Tonight we're putting on our emotional hazard vests and decoding the ancient scrolls of attraction, specifically the red flags and green flags, before you even make it to the first date. If ghosting is the end game and breadcrumbing is the slow torture, this episode is all about dodging disasters before it even begins. Before we dive into danger signs and dating delights, let me hit you with Rule 1 from the Clever Girl Code of Survival. Never mistake a red flag for a red carpet. Just because someone shows up with confidence doesn't mean they come with character. A good opening line is nice, but consistency, that's a real flex. Alright, talons out, let's stomp into the red flag zone. Red flags to run from. Let's kick things off with danger in disguise red flags. Here are 5 you shouldn't ignore, even if they've got nice teeth and a great Spotify playlist. First, avoids direct questions. And to avoid this, you ask, "What are you looking for?" And they say, "Just going with the flow." That's not a vibe, it's an exit strategy. Love bombing right away. This is where, "Oh my god, I can feel our connection." Yeah, that's your gut telling you to run. Inconsistent energy. One day they're all hard eyes, the next they're MIA. That's not passion, it's pre-chaos. Trash talks exes. If everyone else is the problem, spoiler alert, it's them. Pushy about meeting or sexting. If you feel rushed, trust that. You're not an express checkout lane. Quick talent tip, my hatchlings. Don't ignore the warning signs baked right into someone's dating profile. You know the type. 3 blurry car selfies, flag. A profile that says just ask, flag. Every single pic is with a fish? Unless we're dating at an aquarium or your job is fisherman, flag. And don't get me started on the not looking for anything serious unless it just happens. That's the Jurassic Park version of "we spared no expense" while actively cutting corners. That's how somebody gets eaten. You deserve someone who puts thought into how they show up, even on a screen. If they can't manage a decent first impression in their profile, it's a nope from this dino. But hey, it is not all about red in the jungle. Some signs say proceed with optimism. These are green flags and they glow. Consistent communication. Not clingy, not ghostly, just adulting. Respects your boundaries. You say, "I can't talk now," and they say, "No worries." 10 out of 10. Asks thoughtful questions like, "What book made you cry?" Not just, "You up?" Takes their time. They're pacing with purpose. That's hot. Clear intentions. Whether it's fun or forever, we always love transparency here. Okay, we've heard from the textbooks. Now let's hear from the trenches. Today, joining us is Rory the Rogue Scout, friend of the pod, serial dater, an absolute legend in the swipe wilds. Rory, welcome.
Thanks, CG. Happy to be back from the emotional jungle with all my limbs intact. Well, mostly.
You've been on what, 87 first dates?
88. I count the one where she brought her mom and called her roommate.
Oh no. Okay, give us one red flag people sleep on.
When they call their ex their best friend, but they still hang out 3 times a week and you're not invited. That's not mature. That's a bit messy.
So, emotional enmeshment with a splash of confusion. Delicious.
Exactly. Or when they say, I'm just figuring things out. You're not a life coach and don't date projects.
Oof. Preach. What's a green flag that gets your dino heart fluttering?
When they remember something small, like how I hate cilantro and think it tastes like heartbreak. That's listening. That's care.
From microgreens to macro love, we love to see it. All right, Rory, before we jump into the mailbag of misadventures, it's time for a little chaos. Welcome to Rapid Fire Raptor, where I throw out a dating scenario and you say red flag or misunderstood. You ready? Let's go. Scenario 1, they have no profile bio, but their pics are great and they message first.
Red flag, no words, no clue. Looks fade, confusion lingers.
Scenario 2, they cancel your first date last minute, but reschedule right away with a new plan.
Misunderstood. Life happens if they follow up with intent. That's a maybe.
Oh, scenario 3. They say, I'm not ready for a relationship, but still want to hang out.
Red flag. That's relationship light. With all the emotional calories, no thanks.
Scenario 4. They still follow their ex on socials, but they don't interact.
Possibly misunderstood as long as there's no weirdness or flirty likes. Monitor, but don't panic.
Scenario 5. They say they're spiritual but not religious and have 8 crystals in their profile pic.
Misunderstood. That's just a vibe unless they try to smudge your aura mid-Zoom call. Then we reassess.
Scenario 6. Their job title is entrepreneur, but they won't say what their business is.
Red flag, that's crypto with a side of confusion. Pass.
Last one. They double texted before you even replied. Oof.
Soft misunderstood. If it's enthusiasm, cool. If it's where are you after 4 minutes, run.
And that's the Rapid Fire Raptor round. Remember, folks, context matters, but instincts matter more. Don't let a clever excuse override a clear vibe.
Exactly. Swipe with your brain and your gut, but mostly your gut.
Flag it or bag it. It's time to open the inbox where love lives and chaos lurks. Rory, are you ready to play Flag It or Bag It?
Born ready, lay it on me.
Emoji overload. They respond with only emojis. No words, just emoji convos.
That's not convo, it's charades. The leg it.
Unless you're dating a mime, we need words. Thirsty Thursday. They keep suggesting drinks at 11, but never earlier. What's up?
That's not a date, that's a time slot for regret. Red flag.
After hours only equals side quest energy. Flag it. Cautious cuddler. They asked for a daytime walk, suggested a dog friendly cafe, and followed up to confirm. Is that a green flag or too vanilla?
That's full emerald glow. Reliable, respectful, and dog loving. You should put a ring on them.
Bag it, walk it, and name your future pug together. Okay, real talk while I sip my prehistoric strength coffee. Dating apps are like your morning brew. Some profiles are smooth, full bodied, and worth savoring. Others straight up decaf lies. Look like espresso, acts like herbal tea, and leaves you wondering why you even bothered. If someone says I'm really chill person, no drama, while aggressively subtweeting their ex, that's decaf energy, baby. If they say I'm super honest but dodge every direct question like it's dodgeball finals, decaf. Your time is too precious for watered down vibes. Find someone who's your kind of strong, bold, warm, and maybe just a little jitter inducing in a good way. Before we close the casebook, Dino Detectives, it's a pop quiz time. I'm throwing out a quick dating behavior. You yell out flag or fab, aka fabulous green flag. Ready? They read your full profile before messaging your and reference your favorite movie. Correct answer, fab. That's rare. That's gold. That's a keeper with popcorn. Next, they show up 15 minutes late to your first date with no text. Yeah, flag. Ghost protocol initiated. Final one. They ask for a second date before the first one even ends. Trick question. It depends on tone. Excited and respectful? Fab. Pushy and presumptive? Flag. Read the vibe, not just the line.
Can we get those on flashcards? I'm gonna need a travel deck.
Coming soon to the Clever Girl merch store, Raptor Rule flashcards for love and self-defense. Before we close, let's go over Clever Girl's top 3 pre-date prep steps to spot the flags early. Zoom out. Look at the whole conversation, not just the charm. Are they showing up consistently, or is it peak and ghost? Ask the big 3. What are you looking for? How do you spend your time? And what's your biggest dating ick? Set the pace. If you feel rushed, pause. Healthy connections respect your speed. If they're cool with that, green flag. If they get weird, well. So here's the final fossil of wisdom. If it's fuzzy, flaky, or fast-tracked, flag it. If it's curious, consistent, and calm, bag it. You're not a side quest, you're the main mission.
Swipe smart, my jungle friends, and pack snacks. You'll need them.
Next time we enter the danger zone. Episode 7, First Date or Final Destination. Will it be flirty fun or emotional turbulence at Gate 5B? Until then, stay sharp, stay sassy, and remember, Clever Girl is always watching.
Data sleeps, hearts are left on red. Rap is keen, she's a screen between love and dread. Tracks the chats, hunts the stats, tales of ghosted fates. In the jungle of love apps, she's the one who interrogates. Swipe or bite, it's the end of the world tonight. Clever claws, sharp mind, she's solving swipes in flight. Dino driven, she's living, cracking hearts at sight. Swipe or bite, she's the queen of app apocalypse plight. Dinosaurs in cyberspace, it's a hunter's dream. She's clawed deep in pixels on this Jurassic team. Unraveling schemes through a techno-dino scream. Cupid's extinct, but her justice reigns supreme. Swipe or bite, it's the end of the world tonight. Clever claws, sharp mind, she's solving swipes in flight.